What if I told you that one of the most famous foods on earth was born out of a public relations problem? Not in New York, not in Rome, but in the crowded, chaotic streets of Naples. A pizza made for a queen, a pizza that carried the colors of a brand new nation. A pizza that some say wasn't even invented the way we've been told. This is the story of Pizza Margherita, a story of poverty, royalty, national pride, and very good marketing. So wow. Let's go back to 19th century Naples. Naples wasn't glamorous. It was loud, crowded, and poor. At the time, it was one of Europe's largest cities, and one of its poorest. Pizza wasn't a national treasure. It was street food. Flatbread topped with lard, garlic, salt, maybe some anchovies, cheap, filling, fast. Tomatoes had arrived from the Americas centuries earlier, and the poor of Naples embraced them long before the aristocracy did. Fun fact, many Europeans once believed tomatoes were poisonous. One of the earliest popular versions was the marinara. Tomato, garlic, oregano, olive oil. No mozzarella. No royalty, just nutrition and survival. And if you had told a nobleman back then that one day this peasant food would be served around the world, he probably would have laughed.
Pizza for dinner? Don't be absurd.
In 1861, Italy finally unified as a single country. Before that, it was a patchwork of kingdoms, duchies, and foreign territories. Now there was a king, Umberto I, and a queen, Margherita of Savoy. But unifying borders is easier than unifying culture. Italy needed symbols, shared traditions, common pride. In 1889, the royal couple traveled to Naples. The queen, it was said, had grown tired of French haute cuisine. French food dominated European courts at the time. She wanted something local, something authentic, something Neapolitan. Enter Raffaele Esposito, a pizzaiolo working at what would later be known as Antica Pizzeria Brandy. According to tradition, Esposito was summoned to prepare pizzas for the queen.
Her Majesty requests a sampling of your finest creations.
Esposito prepared 3 pizzas, one with lard, caciocavallo cheese, and basil, one with garlic and oil, and one with tomato, mozzarella, and fresh basil, red, white, green, the colors of the Italian flag.
A pizza for a queen and for a nation.
The story says Queen Margherita loved the tomato, mozzarella, and basil version the most. A thank you letter was allegedly sent to Esposito, and from that moment on, the pizza was named in her honor, Pizza Margherita. It's a perfect story, almost too perfect. Historians aren't entirely convinced. Tomato and mozzarella pizzas already existed in Naples before 1889. There's evidence that similar combinations were being sold years earlier. So what really happened? Did Esposito invent something new? Or did he simply brand an existing pizza with a royal endorsement?
Was this invention or marketing?
That thank you letter is still displayed at the pizzeria today, but some scholars question its authenticity. And honestly, that might not even matter. Because whether Esposito invented it or not, one thing is clear. The Royal Association elevated pizza. It transformed it from street food into national cuisine. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, millions of Italians emigrated, especially to the United States, and they brought their food with them. In 1905, Lombardi's opened in New York City, often considered America's first licensed pizzeria. From there, pizza spread. It adapted. It evolved. It got bigger, heavier, cheesier. But the Margherita remained the reference point. Simple, balanced, minimal. In 2017, the art of Neapolitan pizza making was recognized by UNESCO as intangible cultural heritage. Yes, pizza making and pizza are officially cultural heritage. Not bad for a dish once dismissed as peasant food. Here's what makes the Margherita powerful. It's not complicated. Dough, tomato, mozzarella, basil, olive oil. That's it. No excess, no distraction. And yet, when done right, it's perfect. In many ways, it mirrors Italy itself. Regional, passionate, simple at its core, but profound in execution.
Sometimes the simplest things carry the deepest identity.
Whether Queen Margherita truly invented it, whether Esposito was a genius or just a clever businessman, the story worked. It gave a young country a culinary symbol. And today, when you order a margherita anywhere in the world, you're not just eating pizza. You're eating a piece of 19th century Naples, a touch of royal legend, and a slice of national pride, and maybe, just maybe, the greatest marketing story in food history. Next time you see those 3 colors melting together, remember, that's not just dinner. That's Italy. That was it for today. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.